When one thinks of Queen Elizabeth II, one cannot help but picture her in full regalia or in her brightly colored garments and shimmering brooch, delivering the annual Christmas speech. But while her life involved a great deal of pomp and circumstance, there were few people who really knew the woman behind the crown. In a fascinating new biography, royal friend Giles Brandreth has revealed how Prince Philip told how the Queen coped with royal life. Biographer and former politician, Mr. Brandreth, has written a total of 4 royal biographies, the latest of which is about the life of the late monarch. In the book, Elizabeth, An Intimate Portrait, the 74-year-old has made various revelations about the Queen and the royal family, including insight into what Her Majesty was really like behind closed doors. Mr. Brandreth, whose book is currently being serialized in the Mail Plus ahead of its publication in December, was friends with Prince Philip for some 40 years and thus had various conversations with the late Duke of Edinburgh as well as the Queen herself. On one occasion, the TV personality reveals that Prince Philip told him how the Queen had not been affected by being an object of adulation throughout her historic reign. Mr. Brandreth writes, from the moment of her coronation onwards, for more than 70 years, Elizabeth II was the object of adulation. People bowed and curtsied before her on a daily basis. When she went on international tours, hundreds and thousands, on occasion, millions, turned out to cheer. The adulation for the Queen continued after her death in September, with a reported 250,000 people queuing for hours to pay their respects as she lay in state. Despite her taking to the throne at the tender age of 25, Prince Philip told Mr. Brandreth that she never became conceited. Mr. Brandreth continued, "It didn't affect her at all," the Duke of Edinburgh said to me. "She never for a moment thought the cheering was for her personally. It's for the position she holds, it's for the role she fulfills, it's because she's Queen. That's all. She knows that. Her head hasn't been turned by being Queen, not at all. She's quite normal." During the summer, the Queen would spend a great deal of time at Balmoral, where she would enjoy time away from public scrutiny, living a more normal life, going shooting and fishing, as well as having picnics and barbecues with her family. Former Prime Minister Sir Tony Blair, writing in his 2010 book A Journey, revealed that the Queen and other royals would even help with the household chores while at the castle where the monarch later died. He wrote, "You think I'm joking, but I'm not. They put gloves on and stick their hands in the sink. The Queen asks if you've finished, she stacks the plates up and goes off to the sink." These halcyon days provided some balance to the late monarch's life, with Princess Eugenie, speaking on a documentary made in celebration of the Queen's 90th birthday, saying it was where she was most happy. Mr. Brandreth added, "Given the weirdness of her life, imprisoned by her fate, destined to be monarch from the age of 10, the Queen seemed to me to be quite remarkably well-balanced, rounded, grounded and at ease with herself, the world, and her place in it." Similarly, Samantha Cohen, who worked for the Queen as a press secretary and assistant private secretary for the best part of 20 years, noted how grounded the Queen was, adding that she too, like Prince Philip,